My name is Gabe Dadi. I'm an assistant professor in civil engineering at the University of Kentucky, specializing in construction engineering and project management. The major themes of my research are focused around construction productivity, construction safety certainly, and project communications. I got involved in this area mainly through my doctoral work. I was interested in studying the cognitive aspects of construction workers and how they interpret information from different mediums. We've got a ton of different technologies out there that help plan and manage work, whether it be GPS technologies, ground penetrating radar, LiDAR, flash LiDAR, laser scanning, all these great 3D imaging tools. But ultimately, those technologies tend to stop at the trailer. They don't make it out into the field itself, to the construction supervisors, to the craft themselves. We're great at collecting data. We're not great at analyzing and using data from all these different sources. So what this becomes is an issue of data fusion. How do we collect data? How do we synthesize it and then turning it into a useful form for our management and field workers? So within project communication, I'm interested in studying how do we communicate spatial design. What we have now is these blueprints are, they're part of the contract documents, the designers create them. It's a graphical representation of the finished product. Typically those are drawn to represent the design from a legal and contractual standpoint and not necessarily conducive to understanding how does this work need to be executed by the end user. And so by rethinking how we design these blueprints from maybe more an instructional design perspective, we can then give the end user the information that's needed to effectively execute their task. And the start of that to me is more in the cognitive demands from the workers. So I'm interested in studying how we measure eye movements and cognitive demands. Dr. Carswell does a lot of fun stuff here with eye tracking devices. So I'm working with her to try to understand from a mental workload perspective how construction supervisors and individuals in the field are reading and interpreting information. What I'd like to do is begin to understand from a more cognitive aspect where workers are having issues in reading blueprints. My challenge in dealing with construction workers in the field is that they tend to not like change and they tend to not be as comfortable with technologies. That's why I think it's very important to study the cognitive aspects of how field workers interpret information so that we can come up with a way to use these technologies to our advantage